This possession's too much. So we're gonna start off with Pascal, just straight airballing a shot. Watanabe, great rebound. Kyle hasn't played in a bit. He's yelling at one. I'm not really sure where there was much of a foul there, but he wants to go to the line and shoot some free throws. Kyle here has Shamit, not a good defender. The roll comes. Birch can't handle the pass, passes it out to OG. Why is he left open? Steve Nash might want to call a timeout and say something. Kyrie's going to show us just how special he is on this play. Incredible defense from the Raptors. So they're going to set the screen to get that switch because OG's doing a hell of a job on him. Joe Harris sets it. OG sees it. Fred's going to come around and they're going to do a switch. And that's fine. Fred watches possession, does an incredible job keeping his hands low. When you're guarding Kyrie, one of the best handles in the league, keep those hands down so that, look at it. Even Ken Birch, everybody's providing that help. Pascal's there for support. OG's still looking. Fred's cutting him off absolutely everywhere. Everywhere. Amazing defense. Pascal comes over. You think you trapped him? He's going to get around it. Help comes. That's a tough shot. That's a very tough shot. But you're going to live with that because he's not going to hit that every time. And you're still up 9. Raptors defense has just been incredible. Their Kyrie's going to tell Blake to get a little bit lower in the block. So there he is. Kemper does a good job kind of sizing him up here. And let's just kind of evaluate what's going on. So OG's doing a good job there. He's going to be with Kyrie. You're going to need to be on him. Pascal is going to be covering Jeff Green up top. Joe Harris is with Kyle. And Shamit is going to be with Fred. Now keep your eye on Fred. We talk about defense a lot and just guys that play a good man defense. There's good man defenders. There's good team defenders. And just look at the awareness. So right here, Pascal's taking a look. He knows that Jeff Green's not really a threat over here to shoot the 3. But what he wants to do still is provide that inside presence to double team, to force Blake to give up the ball. Once that happens, you see everybody still got their head. If you look at everybody, they're still looking at the ball and a safe distance away from both the basket and their man. Double team comes, and look at Fred. Fred knows that right now Blake doesn't have many options. He's going to anticipate this quick pass, pick that off, and just these are the smarts I talk about. You don't have to be the biggest, the quickest. Fred's none of that. Kyrie tough to Jeff Green. And that's exactly why, like I said earlier, going to keep him wide open. Ken Birch been great defensively for the Raptors rebounding. Kyle's going to set up here, watch Fred run around, come off a curl. It's not there. Joe Harris is playing good defense. Pascal. Now, look, OG. OG's been having a hell of a game. Does the pump fake. Jeff Green coming out, and rightfully so, because OG's been great from 3. Now look at the rim protection you have. You got 6'1" or whatever he is, Kyrie Irving. You're going to attack that every time. You want to be on a poster? Be my guest. Now I'll get out of the way. Easy too. And OG's been the best player, as I've said, not just today, but to be honest, the entire season. He's been their most consistent player, best defender, and on offense, he's really grown. So it reminds you of the defense the Raptors played on Curry in the finals. So pick comes, you're going to leave Bruce Brown up top there. And look at Kyle, he's already shading off. Everybody else, Pascal and Gillespie there, both waiting for him. Look at them. They just cutting him off everywhere. They're saying, we're not letting you get to the basket. We're not going to let you beat us. Someone else. Kyrie gets cut off, gets trapped. Back to Brown. Lualu. OG, give him defensive player of the year. I'm not even kidding. He's been the best perimeter defender in the league this year. And to be honest, I don't know if it's close. Drew Holiday's coming to mind, but other than that, I don't know. He brings it every night. Raps lucky to have him. Look at him guarding Kyrie. Best one-on-one player in the league. When healthy right now. Trapping him again. Gillespie. And I want to talk about Gillespie for a second because he's given the Raptors, along with Ken Birch, some rim protection that they haven't had since Serge has been here, to be honest. Look at that. These little things that Fred does here. Goes around the pick, grabs the arm of Shamit. You're not going to get that call if you're Shamit because nothing's really happened yet. But these are the little things right there. Gets caught on a screen. DeAndre going nowhere. Pascal's waiting for him anyways. But that quick hand on him, and then Kyle looking, you're going to force him to get that shot up. Not the best look, and you're, like I said, someone's grabbing your offhand. Those are the things that veteran players do that you're not going to see rooks and younger guys do that are not going to show up in the box score. But that's, 3 points that he saved. I've seen that face before. Gillespie might need his own reel here. The guy's been incredible defensively. Pick comes, Malachi's getting back in position. The pick's coming up here with DeAndre trying to get something going on offense for these guys because they haven't had much success. And Gillespie's going to recognize that, come up, see the pick. Luala's going to get the ball in Watanabe, go by him. And look at this help defense here from Gillespie. Stepping up, not giving him a free path to the net. He's playing for a contract still. Not even altering a shot, blocking a shot. This guy's been everywhere. Gary Trent, haven't seen him in a while. Oh, that's a tough shot, man. Freddie Gillespie going to get a lot of love tonight on this pack, but look at this. So Kyrie's going to get trapped here. Gillespie's going to recover, get down low, and that looks like an easy layup, right? No, left hand, give me that. And then on the very next play, Pascal has Jeff Green here, and pay attention to this. Pascal had a really good game today. I'm going back. We're in the fourth right now, but Pascal, fell asleep on this play. That's fine. Jeff Green does a little bit of hesitation here. Kyrie's doing a good job getting held by Van Vliet. Like, look at that. Jeff Green has put so many people on posters his entire career, and Gillespie is saying, no, not today. Once again, look at that space he's given up there. I'm not sure. I think he's waiting for the handoff. It's not coming. And look at the reaction time here that Gillespie's going to come. No, I'll meet you there at the top. You're not getting this. Send him to the line. He ended up missing one anyways. This rim protection what the Raptors haven't had, like I said, since Serge has left, and it's great to see that again.
What Brooklyn's doing, which they did it to the extreme, which I don't agree with, is we are now free agents. You're buying us out. We're going to go and do what we want to do. And now I hear all these losers talking about, oh, they want to go against LeBron. You already had your reign with gunpowder. We were using bow and arrows. Now we got guns and you're complaining? Now you want us to go back to bow and arrows? No. You've been using gunpowder. Now we can shoot too. And now you're going to lose because you're not that good anyway. And your injured player, Anthony Davis, isn't going to save you. And there's no other players that are going to come. The only players that can possibly save their lives before LeBron retires is if they get Beal somehow or if they get DeRozan somehow. There's no more superstars that are beta enough to go under LeBron's wings where he gets all the credit. There's none. I didn't know Anthony Davis was such a beta, but he is. There's no more superstars left in this league that will say, let me help LeBron win a ring. There's nothing left.
Because that generation is
it's over. It's over. So he's finished. And we're going to see, just like your boy Draymond Green is going to the Hall of Fame, it's over for your boy LeBron. It's only... Come on.
But why do you think that they needed to reshuffle the stack?
So was it the refs help?
No, because the league Silver called LeBron and said, you got to do something because I can't help you like this again. Just too many people asking questions. You better get this team better. There's too many people asking questions. We cheated poor Denver like of epic proportion. Everybody knows what we did.
Cheated.
Jumping on Joker's back. Joker couldn't even get to the free throw line. Dwight Howard pushing him, hitting him, attacking him. What's his name? LeBron's allowed to hold Murray at his jersey at his hip at half court for a full game. Murray was averaging 50 points a game, and you think LeBron was trying to expel defense?
Still couldn't beat him.
I don't trust Denver either, but that was appalling.
Yeah, and the and again, we can go through the situation. The likely matchup by from what I can see, it'll probably end up being the Brooklyn Nets against the Lakers in the finals because simply again I don't trust can't trust the Clippers because you don't know what Paul George is going to end up doing, so you can't do much there. He doesn't trust Denver. Utah, you might again. Utah's a situation where is it a regular season fool's goal?
And Kyrie left because he wants to be the man. There's all these negative things. The only reason these guys are going and stacking the debt, which I don't like Brooklyn. I'm going to make sure we get to that. But I don't like Brooklyn whatsoever. And any person who thinks they like basketball and tells you they're a Brooklyn fan does not like basketball. They're not a fan of basketball. Okay. They're an imposter, and they're probably a baseball or hockey coming in and having fun. There's nothing fun about watching this stacked team. But let me make sure we're clear, is that with LeBron, which is very rare, it's a rare situation, and it's something that happens once in a blue moon, a full moon, is that there was a bunch of superstars that were in the same draft, because not every draft is amazing. You get 2 drafts, you get whatever. But it's rare when you get a draft that has supermax players that come in the same year, where their contracts are up at the same year, and they decide to go and sign on the team. Now, when LeBron did that with Bosh and Wade and them, it was unheard of. Even the players that could have done it, they still had a competitive drive at the point. We're not going to do what those losers did. Even then, they were still being a little stubborn.
And exact next possession. We see this with Pascal. I keep saying it. Now, what's he going to do? There you go. Give the ball to your point guard. Let him do something. Drew Holiday's going to give the ball inside. Middleton's going to come back. And right there, we talk about this all the time. I talk about the pick and roll. When you put the other team in a pick and roll, you make them think. And at that point, a lot of these guys in the league, they know how to make, everybody can make the pass. You can make the shot. It's the quick decision making. You catch guys sleeping. Nobody's over here. It's an easy layup if you execute. Let's watch this. So, of course, guys are going to come in, but once again, you have them in a compromised defensive position. You go straight up. You're going to get that every time. Giannis waits, doesn't go up right away, kicks it out. Bad dribbling. Forbes gets the ball, gives it to Drew, gives it back, and he doesn't get that right there. They call a jump ball. Should have went up the first time. That's 2 points that they're not going to get back. So we know the Bucks have the offensive power, but really the defending is what's going to take them to that next level. And look right there is what happening is Giannis was the first guy back, and what he did is he picked up Ja, who's still a terrible three-point shooter, but at least he's in position. So between these two guys with Holiday and Giannis, like two of the best defenders at their position in the league, and both guys are switchable, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. They realize that, they go back to their respective players, they're going to switch again, cut him off by Drew. And as a defender, like, look at this move here. Very, very tough move by John Moran. That's a miss. But sometimes as a defender, you need to make a business decision and just kind of look at this and say, hey, this is a shot that I'm going to live with. And right there, Holiday, if he really wanted to, could have done a better job to challenge that shot. He didn't. He's going to let it go. And you're going to live with that if that happens. Now I'm going to get into Giannis here, bringing the ball up court. And Raptors fans have seen this before with Pascal. Just sometimes less is more. A little bit out of control, loses the ball, back the other end, easy 2 point. What's up, guys? Toronto Raptors game day, taking on the Orlando Magic. Good news is Fred VanVleet is making his return. Bembry's going to be back. So that gives the Raptors 2 ball handlers, which essentially takes the ball out of Pascal Siakam's hands. Ironically enough, Pascal Siakam will not play tonight. Neither will Kyle Lowry. Both guys are out resting, which begs the question, what are they resting from? Anyways, tonight, focus for the game is going to be, I guess, Khem Birch. I want to see what he's going to do today in his second game with the Raptors. He showed the Raptors and their fans really what he can do for this team. Provide an inside presence, rim protection. He's blocked a lot of shots, altered a lot of shots, and also the ability to finish at the rim, which is something that Raptors centers have not shown this season. So that's another option for them. I want to see Fred, how he bounces back in his first game. It's been a while, had that suspension and a bit of a hip injury. Probably going to be a little bit rusty. But this is a game that the Raptors should win. Going against Orlando, not that good of a team. And Chicago is playing tonight as well, taking on Memphis. And Zach LaVine's out. Go Raptors, go. Let's stick with OG again. So he's going to be covering DeMar, who's down here. And if you've ever played ball, it's very tough when you have to kind of switch. You're not guarding the same guy that's guarding you. So in transition, he's going to have Raptors do a good job stopping the break. Everybody here doing a great job, not allowing them to get a quick 2. And OG is going to find DeMar, get right back on him. Run through the screen again. Has to switch. Boucher makes the right play. OG always in the right position, defending the rim here. Now he's kind of protecting the rim and looking behind because he's going to know that Ebanks is there as well in case that comes. Challenges the shot. Very tough pass here from Lonnie Walker. Great play on offense. Defense, we have some recovery. Boucher does it, and that's a great defensive possession for the Raptors. And look at it. Easy 2 the other way. Showtime. And this is the defense that the Raptors need, and this is the defense that they've had for a long time since Casey's been here. And when the defense is there, they win games, as you can see. When it's not, it's going to be a lot harder to win games. Raptors having a great game today. Look at the pressure again. Birch appreciation post. So he hasn't been here for very long, but already what he's giving the Raptors is rim protection. He has a lot of block. He's altered a lot of shots, and he's finishing at the rim and close to the rim. Pick and roll comes here with Malachi. Watanabe comes up top, gets it back, does the reset. Birch does a really smart play here, not picking up the offensive foul, but kind of still pushing DeRozan, get a little bit of space there. Now we're forcing the Spurs to move. Pick and roll comes. You open a bit of a window here. Birch is going to be aware enough to roll. And a lot of guys here just either don't see that or they're scared. And to be honest, a lot more times they're scared. They don't want the contact, and it's very tough to finish when the whole defense is going to collapse and you have to meet someone at the rim. Just a quick floater, and that is a lot harder than it looks. Guys on the roster right now, the Raptors can't do that. That's a great finish from Birch, gives the Raptors something they don't have. Very next offensive possession, OG gonna drive, strong play, defense collapses, gives it to Birch, and probably the only guy on the roster that can go up strong enough, not get blocked, get the foul. He's going to the line. Incredible. Watson, nice drive here.
And gets right to the basket. Raptors by 2.
Hold that thought, Matty D, because it's not Raptors for 2 for very long. I got a question. Okay, so Pascal Siakam here, doing a good job trying to get, trying to tell his teammates where to be, who to look out for, Trying to get the new guy involved down low, let him know to cover E-Banks. But I got one question. Like, you got DeMar up top. Can we cover our guy, Derek White? So Derek White, knockdown shooter, pretty good. He falls asleep for a second. Look at DeMar, just the court awareness right there, right? Very quick pass. We got a guy down low. A few guys not getting covered, but oh, hold on, Pascal, let me run. And that is way too much space to make up, even for a guy of his size and his length. That's a quick release. That's 3 points, and you were just up 2. And now you're down 1. And these are the things, these are the plays that, you know, you've won a championship, you're a pretty smart player, but you fall asleep for a little bit. And all these points that you're giving up really matter at the end of the game when you're down 1 or 2 and Pascal has to take a game-winning shot. We all know how that goes. Okay, so different day and same. Okay, so Pascal's back at it again. DeJounte Murray gets the switch on him. And right there, I guess, why not just throw it inside to Boucher? Everybody else pretty much covered. Looks like Boucher's going to have an easy path to the basket, but no, let me do too much. What happens? DeJounte Murray, you can see those Inspector Gadget arms from far away. Give me that. And Pascal's getting embarrassed out there. Nick Nurse has had enough. He calls for the sub. And there we go. Give me that switch. But I'm not just going to bash Pascal. Here's him going to work on Keldon Johnson. Has the size, length matchup advantage. And he's going to spin, of course, go up and under, and nice finish inside. So Pascal's still doing some good things. And let's go to DeRozan doing a little bit too much too. 3 guys inside, trying to split 4 guys, gets stripped. Watanabe, amazing defense, gets caught on the pick. Still recovers, blocks a shot, outlet pass. OG gets swatted here by Pirtle, but Ken Burge doing what Aaron Baines can't. I like it. So Pascal's still been putting up numbers, but something's off. And like, look even here, thinking way too much, dribbling the ball like pretty much at his shoulders, trying to size up the defense. I don't love that either. Like the jump pass, a lot of indecisiveness. I don't think he's really letting the game come to him naturally. Even that travel against New York, like he's already trying to think probably that spin move before he's even doing it, before he gets the ball. And it's just leading, the mental errors are leading to physical errors. And he, like I said, he's thinking way too much, not letting the game come to him. I had to go back to try and find this one, but you know, this has happened a few times. Like just watch Pascal again, another one. Not making the right decisions, driving into a hole, and just throws it away. I think he's just thinking way too much. I just thought this real quick. So once again, all the defenders pretty much all inside, and you got shooters. Like that's a pass there. This probably not an option with OG Flynn there, and he just throws it away.